All right, how y'all doing? It is June 21st, 2023. And man, it is pretty hot. It is a hot one, a hot weekday. Now, we've got 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 17 seconds to our jog. 8 minutes of it was a quick, fast jog. So 8 minutes of it and 1 hour and 20 was a slower jog because of the heat. I don't even know the temperature right now. Very, very hard to do. Now, guys, here's what I have, okay? This is what it looks like. It's a camel pack, water pack. Okay, let's see if I can get the brand name on it. You want to use these things when you're out there. You fill them with water. Either you can put, sometimes you can put ice cubes in them, and it's got a blue sack inside that holds the water. This is under the name of Kelty brand. I believe you can get it at your local Academy of Sports, things like that. It's very humid out. And the tube goes all the way in there, and then there's a water pack right in here. Okay, that's where the water pack is. Do use those, okay? You want to use them. It gets very humid very quick. Even the phone gets very, very humid very quick, okay? So it's hot to do. I don't recommend, if you've lived in Texas for 1 or 2 years, do not go out for more than 20 or 30 minutes during the summertime. Do not try 1 hour and 28 minutes. Do not try that. I have been doing this for a very, very long time. I've been doing this since probably the mid-90s. All right, now, since 95, since 2005, almost 30 years. There is one thing that I highly do suggest when you're out there. There's a thing in nature and something that we need. First, of course, we need water. But first of all, you do need good air. So you need oxygen first. Second, you need water. Third, you'll need food. That's the banana. Fourth, shelter. Then you get the romance, and then you start seeking God. But for right now, because it's so hot, what I highly suggest you do, get some water. You already got the air, so breathe in the air. Then the next thing you know, get that water. And you want to get the water. If you don't get the water, you'll die. You'll certainly die. It's very, very hot. It was 100 yesterday, so I didn't go out yesterday, but there's a little cloud cover today, so I took my chances. 1 hour and 28 jogging, very difficult. I could probably do 2 hours, but I was risking it barely with 1 hour and 28 minutes. Get a good cool down, get some rest, get out there, take your vitamins, eat healthy. All my meals now are healthy. I've stayed away from fast food. My only weakness now, I don't even take aspirin. No Tylenol, anything. Occasionally a blue moon, ask my second wife, Angel. Occasionally, a glass of wine. Our entire marriage, which is about 4.5 years, we've had 3 kids. Ask her, I drank 3 glasses of wine the entire marriage. And maybe 1 mixed drink, and that was it. And we even went to Vegas. Didn't even get drunk in Vegas. True story. And I want a little bit of money, but we'll talk about that later. One thing I want to say is get that water in you. Hang on a minute. And get some cool down. If you have a cat, apologize to your cat every day. For example, there's my cat right down there. Kitty, I'm sorry it's so hot in Texas. I know you're wearing fur. I'm sorry. That helps the cat. It lets the cat know that you are bringing attention to the cat and that it's going to be okay. Okay? So, Kitty, it's going to be okay. It's hot outside, but it's going to be okay. All right, we got to get going. I'll talk to you later. It's a long intro. Just wanted to share these things. I also wear this to cover from the sun. I bring this up too, like this. It covers the side, and I can use it to wipe sweat. Sometimes I get so much sweat in my eyes that I actually have to go and take water and splash on my eyes so I can actually see. Very hot. Hot, hot. I mean hot. She'll be back one day, Kitty. One day. All right, kitty. I know you're being nice. You do a little loving. Yeah, it's a good kitty. You have the scratching post. Take heed to stay away from the office area. You have your condo. It's a 2-level condo. Most cats don't even dream of having that. You have a whale shark tunnel. Enjoy. Have a good day. See you later. What I'd do is I'd find a cool spot somewhere and just kind of curl up. I refilled your water bowl and you a little bit of food. So it's up to you. But I'd find somewhere cool and just go to sleep. At least until sun goes down. Who knows how hot it is. Oh well, have a good day. Start the day off with the classic car alert. Follow him down. Don't know what it is though. That's why I'm following it. It's got a convertible. Came out just in time. Right in the same shot too. Now he's pulling over. He's only got one brake light though. I'm just trying to get my information. Yeah, I do a YouTube show on classic cars. They just pulled over. He got behind me, I think. I don't know if he's going too slow, if the car's not functioning. Yeah, it's probably an old car. Probably seeing how it's functioning. Oh well. Being followed by a classic car. This is a shy classic car. It's got a little movie called Jerry. Gus Van Sant, Matt Damon, and Casey Affleck. Probably should have got Best Picture that year. Casey Affleck probably should have got Best Actor for it. Matt Damon should have got a nod. It was a really good movie, but it got no attention at all, hardly. Check it out. Set in the desert by these two guys that almost die in the desert. Ife Jones worked with Frank Lloyd Wright. He made the Marty Leonard Chapel right there. The Leah Pope home, check it out. Right in Chapel Square, Chapel Hill Square. It's right here next to where we're getting a salad at Central Market. This is like a quinoa. I don't know. I'll figure out what that is. I don't know what it is. Doesn't have anything on the labels or anything. This is mushrooms. That's onion. These are carrots right here. Cabbage. These are good, but can get very chewy very quick, so you gotta watch out. This stuff's high in vitamin C right here. If you want to choose any kind of vegetable right here, choose this one. It's called the bell pepper. It's the best thing. A couple of these. Protein, we're just gonna go with 2 of them. And then probably gonna skip the ham today, but get some chicken. I always get at least like 1 block of ham, just to show that I got it. Maybe 1 more thing of chicken. There we go. It's like blue cheese crumbles, but it doesn't really work. There we go. I don't even know what this is. Tofu, probably. Something of that nature. And then this is like a pepper. Very so. no tamales yet. Well, when are the tamales coming? All right, well, I'll definitely get the name on. I got a YouTube shit. Well, I didn't perform it, I didn't get it on video, but she was barely making the transaction. Taking her time, looking to the left, looking to the right, and taking out her checkbook and getting her card in the card reader, looking around there, just kind of investigating the area. Finally, she makes a purchase. I'm standing behind her. I'm like, golly. She was moving in slow motion. So I said, you know what? I'm in theater arts, and I have this character called the Sloth. And the character moves in slow motion. I think it would be great for you. And she just laughed like, ha, 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 ha. Thing about doing a wipe down on the back seats is if you do it too hard, it'll burn the end of your finger right here. So these are two-tone seats, but they're kind of like leather. I don't know for sure, but it'll burn the end of your finger if you do it too quick. All right, I call this kind of a late intro. It's 180,320 miles on the speedometer, 97 degrees Fahrenheit. It is June 21, 2023. Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. I'm your host, Cole Spivey. Also, I say moi, 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 Cole Spivey. And this is my YouTube channel and show and everything, known as the Please Subscribe Show. So you know what to do. You subscribe. Because the show is called the Please Subscribe Show. So I should have to tell you. Sometimes I put in subscribe in there just to kind of remind you. Because you're like, oh yeah. Oh, you're right. This guy's doing a show. So all I have to do is hit a button. And it helps him. Yeah. I know exercise. I do 5.66 miles a day. Sometimes 5.7 miles. I jog and I'm in the heat, sweating and all this stuff. And all I'm asking you to do is just lift that finger up. I know it's tough. Let's do some finger exercises. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Let's do 2 fingers, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 finger, 1 and 2 and 2 fingers, 3 and then 5 fingers and then 1. Very good. I know that the fingers are tough to do. You push the button and you subscribe. It's not hard. It doesn't take a lot from your life. Everyone I talk to never had any problems hitting that button. They make it on glass or something of that nature. And when you hit it, boom, I get credit. It makes me happy. We're going to Hilton Garden Inn to munch down on my salad. And then we'll go into the DFW Horizons. That's what I'm calling it now. DFW Horizons. There she is. The Hilton Garden Inn. Great place to have a snack, hang out. Got a pool right there. Really nice rooms. That's what I suggest. If you're going out, go to the Hilton Garden Inn. Look at this little garden that you walk on right here. Isn't that something? You got copyright music. Got these things right here. Holds 156. That room. I think the other room holds like 60. Oh, they took the TV off and no lights. Sometimes they make me eat in the dark. I don't know why. That's okay. The music's not copyrighted, so we're good to go. All right, so this is a salad. I'm putting it down for 1,000. Then the crackers, we're doing 50, 100, 50, and 200. So the entire thing is 1,200 calories. Okay, so we do have Coke Zero. My only weakness, Coke Zero, 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 zero. And we do have La Salade. If we can get it open. There we go. I even put a little spinach in it. So these things right here, dolmas. I've heard Egyptian and then I heard Mediterranean, so very good. And one of these crackers. You're all the way from Florida. All the way from Florida. We're headed to DFW Horizons. Got a new air freshener too. And there's, you guessed it, Critters the cat. He's up there sleeping. How you doing, Critters? Oh, you bet. There's a supercar. It's a super, what's it called? Superstar. Yeah, it's Superstar Car Wash. Coming your way. Jump in there, you got a big old truck or Toyota compact car or whatever it may be. Might have a Kia. Just go wash that Superstar Car Wash fast as you can. And hell, you might have what's that guy, Sam Elliott, in the car with you. Cole, yeah, you Superstar Car Wash. You want to go in there and get your car washed. Make sure you got your iPhone on you so it doesn't get vacuumed up in one of their vacuum cleaners. I hear you, Sam Elliott. I appreciate that. Superstar Car Wash coming your way. Looks like we got a little rain. What do you think about that, Sam Elliott? Well, Cole, yeah, it looks like a weather change on you in a minute in Texas. Well, they always say is just wait around for a moment. The weather will change. Don't forget to eat your Campbell soup and chili. Wolf brand chili is what I eat too. Sometimes when I'm by myself, get some crackers. All right, Sam Elliott, I appreciate it. Looks like we got a little bit of rain coming in. Right, we got a little bit of rain coming in. Sam, I wanted to talk to you about your voice. A lot of people are real impressed by your voice, and you got what's called the money voice. So you want to talk about it? Well, Cole, I appreciate you saying that. First of all, I never really thought about it, money voice, but I guess so. I was always involved in the choir at school and at church, and always singing, and just, people like me talking, and say, Sam, why don't you say something? What do you want me to say? I don't know, just like listening to your voice. All right, Sam Elliott, I appreciate it. Sam Elliott, he'll do the next Wolf brand chili commercial coming up here. We appreciate that, Sam Elliott. No problem. All right, well, we're headed on DFW. So, Sam Elliott, looks like the rain stopped down there. Well, hang on. Looks like the waterworks turned off. The rain's not as bad as it was, and I want to talk to Sam a little bit about how you have to insure your voice, Sam. Do you have to insure that money voice? What is it that you do? Is it like what Vienna White does with her legs? That's real funny, Cole. When I got into my voice and I started talking, and people started noticing, me talking and things, and it was a long time until, they started giving me money for. All right, Sam Elliott, yeah, he did a lot of voices, he doesn't do a lot of voices, he only does his own voice, but he does a lot of stories, all kinds of stuff. Thank you so much, Sam Elliott, I appreciate that. All right, we're going to focus on the road, the DFW Horizon. C27. C27. Entry C26 through 39. Actually, entry C30. Rowing one way and looking the other. Well, the farer is always looking one direction and rowing the other. I don't know if John Bunyan was completely right about everything. He's not the word of God. But he certainly had a take on things. There's an Audi right there. All right, Sam Elliott, what do you think about Superstar Car Wash? What's going on with that?
Well, you look fabulous, but I smell great.
Well, that's wonderful, Sam Elliott. I appreciate that. You look fabulous, but I smell great. I see what you're saying.
817-262-0989. You want to get some plumbing, you can SchraderPlumbing.com. They're residential and commercial. They do video inspection.
All the way from Massachusetts. Right in front of us. So Terminal D has a tower. This is going to be where the air traffic control guys, those are the guys who are like, all right, you're 45,000 feet. You want to lower down to about 44,000 feet here. Slow down to about, that kind of thing. This guy, oh, wait. Okay, I see. This is the Grand Hyatt one. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is authorized. So, shit. They get kind of weird. They did during COVID. I'm going to see how weird they are. I'm just going to pass through, see how weird they are. But when coronavirus was here, this was a real weird. You never wanted to go down this way right here. Because this side over here was very sensitive. They had like major, it just got real weird. I don't want to talk about all the thing. They'd come out and do all this weird stuff. So things have calmed down a little bit since coronavirus. D is very fast-paced. New Mexico, true. Not according to Breaking Bad. A little bit of rain coming down right now. It gets really kind of crazy. The problems that went on in 1940s Germany was people wanted to spend more money. They wanted to spend money, like a lot of money. And that's how we got into inflation. Well, that's how Germany got into inflation. That's how we got into inflation too, because people want to spend more money. They want more money flowing around in the sector, and that creates problems. It creates more evil in the world. I'm not saying saving money is better, but you can use it for better things. Why would you want to spend more money on something where you could save money and spend it on something good, like maybe even tithing to church or something like that? So Irving is full of Indian people, lots of Indians. So Bollywood is connected here. They actually have one Mediterranean restaurant, and it's Indian restaurant. Well, it's an Indian restaurant, but they show movies. They show Bollywood movies at the restaurant. I've been there. It's pretty cool, but it's all India. So if you want Indian food, then you need to come to Irving immediately. Or go to India, one of the two. Those are the two places you get Indian food. You can get it in Irving, or you can go to India. It's about the same. What do you think about that, Sam Elliott?
Well, Cole, Indian food, I don't know much about it. I just ate that Wolf brand chili.
That's right, Sam Elliott. You do eat Wolf brand chili. That's true. Sam Elliott and Wolf brand chili. No Indian food, huh?
Well, I mean, this one time I went on this real weird date.
All right, Sam Elliott. What were you saying then?
Well, one time I went on this real weird date with this lady who was kind of a hippie. And she brought all these spices in a yoga mat. We went to into one of those broom closets.
All right, Sam Elliott, in the broom closet. Well, I see what you're saying. Okay, well, anyway, like if you come to India, you're gonna have some Indian food. If you go to Irving, you might as well be in India. That's what I always say. Listening to Rick Beato talk about Creed. And the two words that are career suicide takes him 8 minutes to get to two words. All right, so I listened to Rick Beato for about 9 minutes talk about two words that commit career suicide. Didn't get the two words, but something about don't talk trash in front of a band in the front stage, or don't talk trash about a band on the front row or whatever. I don't know. I didn't get it, but something to do with a kid's tooth and the baby teeth, and I guess it was Kid Dylan or something. I don't know. Anyway, I think some of his chord progression stuff helps a little bit and ear listening, but you know, you got the kind of guitar player who can listen and like with his ear, and then he can sit there and jam. Then you got the other guitar player like Elliott Smith and everything. He probably did do a lot of ear training, but who puts it all together like shapes, you know? You know, he thought of music as shapes. He didn't think of music about like ear training. He didn't listen to it. He put it together like images, like shapes, like a circle or a triangle or an open space and things like that. That's how he thought about music. Because there's interviews about Elliott Smith. He was kind of a gypsy. Not everybody thinks about music the same way, you know. Some people listen for it, and some people put it together like a painting. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know, Elliott Smith wasn't always like right on perfect pitch, you know, but his music is better than probably anything that he's covered. His music is incredible. I mean, Rick Beato's pretty good, but Elliott Smith, his music is incredible, and he thought of it like an artist. So did David Bowie a little bit. David Bowie talked about it, and so did Bob Dylan. But Bob Dylan talked about like moving images. It's a weird thing. Ejecta. You're right here. Hardly any internet. Like, not good. Like airplane mode. We're stuck on E in La La Land. Look at this. Qantas. Oh man, I have no clue where I'm at. Okay, they want me to see an attendant. Oh, I see why. This is a rental car. It's called Express South. Yeah, I never get here. This is where where you pick up your rental car. It's probably like Adam the Woo goes to, because he comes here to Texas. I don't watch him anymore. I got rid of all the, you know, because the style. You know, I don't want the styles to mix anymore. You know, I don't want their style to seep into my style. You know, but he comes here, and he probably goes to South to get his rental car. And then he goes, you know, to San Antonio or something. I don't know. No, he flies through here usually as a stop, and then he goes somewhere else. He'll stop here. Let me go north. Yeah, what he does is he stops into DFW, but he also goes to San Antonio. He'll drive in sometimes. So he drives into Texas. They go to the gas station sometimes. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That way out there, they got barbecue called the gas station. And that place to stay, it's like a bed and breakfast. And they go there. Him and Jacob, Carpetbagger's gone there. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why he came through DFW a couple of times. He landed, and then he went. I guess he was going to California, maybe, or maybe back to Florida from California. It's a landing point to probably from Florida. We're supposed to get on. We're gonna try D. We're gonna be different. Look, there's the old school. You know how they have the link? That's the old school Rolly one. Remember the Rolly one back in the 80s and 90s? That thing rolled really slow, and it'd roll all night. As teenagers, we'd get on it at nighttime, smoke Marlboro cigarettes, and make out. Because it would roll all night long. It never stopped rolling. It was like a subway. And it rolled really slow. It was kind of fun. And they still have the old track. That'd be cool to do an old vlog on that. Now they got what's known as Skylink, which is really fast and on magnetic, you know, it's all fancy and stuff. But back in the day, that thing ran like on gasoline or something. No, I think it was like, what did I do? What did I do here? I knew it. Dang it. Guys, whoever built where are we going? Oh, no. Okay, and we're on D too. You don't ever want to go down on the D. You don't want to do that. Let's see, Terminal, Hyatt Regency. Missed it barely. Time is everything. Terminal C, and then it says D. And that one says C. Terminal D on this one. turn this way. That goes back to A, then back to C. Up, there we go. That says D right there. And then this one says D. Yeah, these are built by like people that build mazes. I read about it. You know, people that design mazes or labyrinths. Okay, that said D right there. This is right. I'm going to the complex one. D is the intimidating one. Like a woman's bust, that's a D. You know, she's a little more intimidating sometimes. C's are intimidated too, especially if they're athletic. But D's, you know, I don't want to get into the bra size right now. Let me see a turn around this way. We're on terminal D. You know, that's what the guy thinks about when he's, you're on terminal D? Really? Cool. Is it double D or is it just D? It's terminal double D. Okay, better than terminal double E. I don't mess with the double E's. Not a lot of them do because of back problems. All right, let's see. Going back to C, departures, arrivals. Oh, man. So it's a nightmare. You always want to go high rather than low if you can. We're kind of guessing right now. We're trying to do a little bit of improv. So we're going to see what we got here. There's parking. That's what we're looking for. Yep. Terminal D, you probably want to go high. Here we go. Right to the first one. Okay. All right. Thing changes. Now level 3 is what it's saying. Okay. The most important thing is to know where I'm at. And you got to know mentally. You can look on, like I always take like a short little photo. We're far on the end. I got it. Right here. Okay. All it says is level 3 in row right here.